Hello. Chair, why are we playing? Oh, also, what's up, bully? Why are we playing Lego Batman? Because the fucking new Lego Batman game that was announced. Duh. Silly. Goofy. We've been playing it for the last couple days, so that's exactly what we're doing. Let me just turn on monetization. Perfect. Alright. Got everything set up. That'll work. Just made it past Mr. Freeze and Lego Batman 1. Nice, dude. Oh, controller's not on. That's better. We have 50%, baby. Let's see if we can 100% this game tonight, shall we? Hey, Chair. Hey, hockey fan. You gay? And then I almost said ninja. Hey, radio hour. What's good, bro? What is good, brother?
How have you been, my guy?
I'm sorry. I hate myself. I'm sorry. I was just checking your channel to see if you're live. Hey, radio hour. Obviously, if not, it's fine. But you wanna hop in a Discord call? I'd be up for that. I don't know if you would. I don't know if you'd care enough. Hey, JM. Glad you're catching the stream again. I'm glad you're here, bro. Welcome. Whee! But yeah, sorry I waited so long to stream. I was doing something and then I was eating and then, you know. Did not come here to watch myself for an attack of autism. Oh fuck, I did not mean to switch to Robin. Or Nightwing, damn it. Whee! Alright, let's go grab these coins. But yeah, radio if you want to hop in a DC call, you know, DC. Okay, let me get. I don't know if you would though, cause you know I'm a little skibidi. Okay, I'm sorry. Oh. Hup. Robin! Robin! I died. Robin! Alfred! Yeah, send me the. Alright, bet. Give me a second, chat. We're gonna have a little guest. Skibbity yibbity is crazy. Honestly, crazy. Oh, they're in that call. Okay. There you are.
Hello? Hello, hang on 1 second.
Oh, damn, your quality is very good. Holy shit.
You said it's really good?
Yeah. I don't know why that kind of just surprised me just how good it was. I was like, wait, what the?
I'm right behind you in your room.
Oh my god. So chat, say hello to Radio Hour. He is here now.
Hang on, this is really weird though. Okay, hang on. I'm such a millennial. Give me a second to figure out my Discord app.
You kids and your
I was listening to you
technology.
through my Bluetooth headset,
Is
and then it just routed you through my phone.
that Jonkles? Guys, I'm the Jinkler now. Alright, so we gotta finish up Riddler's missions. Bully Blade says hello.
Hello. Sorry, I'm just figuring out my
I never really liked you, Ivy, but you're growing on me. Haha. Oh, that one's good enough for the Joker. Oh, okay.
1 second. I can't hear you too well right now. 1 second.
My bad, my bad. Alright, chat. Let's do this. Gordon.
Whoa. Okay, how's my audio quality now?
Oh, it kinda...
Did
hold
it
on.
just drop?
Yeah, it just dropped.
Oh, that is hilarious. Okay. That is so funny. So if I'm listening... Okay. I won't bore people with that. That's so funny though. Okay. Ooh, I have an idea. Give me 1 second.
Yeah. Here, also, let me just... I believe I can turn you up as well, because... yeah.
Sorry, I'm not used to doing this outside of OnlyFans.
Yo, what? Chat! Radio Hour has an only...
That's a joke, by the way, in case... That's a joke, by the way, in case people know.
Nah, he ain't joking.
God. I do have a bad one against you, but it's not that.
What? Bonk.
Oh, wait, hang on. Almost using my sister-in-law's computer for this. Rachel! Rachel! Since you're a MacBook, not me.
Alright, chat, we gonna build the flower mobile. Give me the old...
Okay, are you fighting the Jonkler yet?
Wait, what?
Are you fighting the Jonkler yet?
Well, we've already beaten the hero story. We're just playing through the villain story right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Actually, didn't you do an episode of this game, if I remember correct?
I did.
Yeah.
And guess what? Okay, so that episode, for those of you listening, fun fact, that was the very, very first episode I ever recorded for the show.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's interesting.
Yeah, so I feel like, that may explain to you why, if it feels like it's not as good as other episodes, that's probably part of me.
Hey, it don't even matter.
Me and the same YouTuber, we're going to do a recording next week to talk about the trailer. Well, not just the trailer, but we're going to talk about the Lego Batman game. That's the new one that's dropping on us.
Oh, yeah.
And then you have a video coming up, right?
Yeah, I'm still, like, working on it, but yes, I do have a video at least planned.
Gotcha. Okay, here, give me 1 second. I'm going to try this out, see if this sounds better.
Riddler, will you just, like, follow me up here? Why does he just, like, leave? Yes, yes, just head over there, just head over there. Fuck. Riddler? Why do you want to go from here? Hey, what's up, Brandon? Bro, voices like Gojo. I'd like to imagine that Ivy was dropping some of the most hateful shit on Riddler and gets away with it only because it's only noises instead of voice acting. So I was supposed to see Superman today, and then my friend backed out for some whatever reason. My dad took me to see... Your dad took you to see Fantastic Four instead of Superman? How dare he? Alright. Boing. 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 Oh. Did you heard Riddler collectibles are coming? Yes, I heard about the Riddler collectibles and Legend of the Dark Knight. I heard about it. Believe me. legend, yes. Did we really have to do it? Okay, whatever. Alright, Riddler, pull the lever. Yay! Let's go. We're finally free! Oh, I can make plants grow. I should have known that.
Okay, how's my audio quality now?
Good. I think I just have to turn you down, because honestly, I turned you up a lot more when your quality wasn't good, so now that it is good, it's just loud.
I'm like Robert Pattinson. Who's the cop with the red nose? Okay.
When that light hits the sky. Alright, I'm sorry.
When that light hits the sky, it's a signal.
It's not just a call. It's a warning. It's
It's a warning.
It's a warning about your car's
a
extended
warning.
warranty.
This is the final warning.
Your car's extended warranty. Yep. Alright. Alright. So now.
Okay, I have to say it. Okay, a full confession. Lego Poison Ivy is not as cute as in Arkham Asylum, or in the rest of the Arkham series.
Really?
Big fail. TT Games, are they going downhill?
Bro, what do you mean? Look at this baddie, bro. What you talking about? I don't know, man. Like, when she's all green and stuff, you know? I'm like, it's like the one scene from, what's it called? Jim Carrey's The Grinch, you know? He's like, taxi! Drive past. It's because I'm green! Yes, it is because you are green.
Dude, okay, so when I did that Lego Batman episode, I replayed through a lot of the game, but I didn't replay through all of it. And so what you're playing through right now, it's been absolute years since I watched like the villain side, and this is super nostalgic. It's great.
Dude, I know. It's been a long time since I've actually like fully played through it.
Mhm.
The last time I ever did was on my Xbox One, which was a long time ago, because I played on my PlayStation 5 for a lot longer, like a year or two.
Mm-hmm.
But then prior to my Xbox One, it was like well over like a decade when I even played it. I never 100%ed it as a kid,
Mm-hmm.
which was big sad because, you know, this game is amazing. I played mostly Lego Batman 2. Fun fact, on my Xbox 360, my Lego Batman 2 disc got scratched. And it was unplayable, and then for that Christmas, my parents got me another copy of it. But alongside that came with a lot of mental screwing, because Lego Batman 2 has some DLC, if I remember correct, where it's like you can have like Nightwing and all that. But then when we got the new disc, that one didn't have the DLC, so it didn't have Nightwing. And we would always argue, like, was Nightwing in the game? Were some of these other characters in the game? And I was like, yes, they were. And they were like, no, they weren't. You're calling insane. I was like, I'm not. I swear.
So I've not yet ever played Lego Batman 2 or 3 or DC Supervillains.
Really?
So I'm gonna play through Lego Batman 2 before the end of the year, and then record an episode about that game with Quick Burk Games.
Ooh,
so that's gonna
nice.
be really fun.
Yeah, I'm actually, the reason I'm even playing these games is, you know, I haven't played them in so long, and I needed to, and also, because the new Batman game, Lego Batman game was announced, I was like, you know what, this is the perfect time. Like, you know, some people are like on the hype of the new Lego Batman, so maybe these older Lego Batman games will, you know, bring some people in and be like, yeah, this game, and it has a lot of people, like a lot of new people will join, and then they'll be like, yo, this game was my fucking like childhood, and I'm just like, exactly.
Yeah, to anybody who's not played these games yet, I would say that well, I've played mostly for the Lego TT games. It's mostly the Lego Star Wars games and the first Indiana Jones game and this
Dude,
Lego
the
Batman
first
game.
Indiana Jones game was goated.
Yeah, this like that era between 2005 and 2010, like those Lego games, they've aged really well. I think
Yeah.
like they're.
I'll be
super
honest,
playable.
I never really played much of Lego Star Wars. That wasn't one I really played. I played Lego Star Wars 3, but I never played like the complete saga or anything like that. I didn't
Yeah.
play the complete saga until a lot later. I got it on my Xbox One and I never even finished it.
Yeah.
But, you know.
Yeah, those games those are the ones that I've come closer to more consistently 100% in.
Yeah.
But I'm really glad that the Lego Batman franchise is getting a fresh take especially because it's gonna get to make a parody specifically off of the Batman movies that have come out over like the last 30 years. I think that's what we really
I know,
need.
it's so cool.
Like, just do it. Like,
'Cause-
it worked out so great with the Lego Star Wars franchise and Indiana Jones. Like,
yeah, because it's like
nobody's
those.
offended.
Yeah, because those ones, you know, obviously those ones are based off of the movies, and those games worked out really well. They were really well
Yeah.
received. So this is basically just Batman's chance of getting to do that, and I love it.
Yeah. And I think it's a great opportunity for people to come together who just love the character and love the franchise and don't necessarily feel a need to take it too seriously, you know? Like, there's
Yeah.
just something very disarming about the Lego stuff.
Hey, what's
Oh,
up,
hockey
Andy?
fans. Hi, Andy. Sorry,
Andy.
hockey fan was asking. I'm doing good. I'm staying busy with life, busy with the show, busy with chair.
Yeah, I kidnapped them.
I'm currently in Chair's basement.
Don't expect any more Radio Hour episodes.
No more Mr. Radio Hour.
Nope.
Do you remember those claymation? Well, I say it like as if you were alive when they came out, like let alone myself. Like, you know those claymation Christmas movies that are like really old and
Like
really famous?
Rudolph and all that shit. Well,
Yeah.
I mean,
and
what,
they-
I don't
well,
think
there's
was Rudolph really even. I don't know if Rudolph was claymation necessarily, but I do know which ones you mean. But yes, no, I was not alive during during those.
No, me neither. But like Mr. Freeze and Batman and Robin, he was like, wasn't he watching one of those where it was like Mr. Winter and it was like Mr. Winter and Mr. Summer or something?
I can't remember, but I do
And it-
think I know which one you mean.
Yeah. Every time you call me Mr. Radio Hour, I get this like picture of like a claymation movie or something like that, where it's just like this ridiculous nonsense. I don't know.
Fair enough.
I was recently actually watching Batman and Robin the other night for the first time.
For the
and I'm
first
gonna have to
time, really.
Yeah. I mean, okay, like
Fair enough, honestly.
fight, like no, okay. How many people there's no shame, right? Like, how many of us Batman fans have seriously sat down to like give that movie like an actual?
I
like,
just
watch?
watched it I've watched it a long time ago. I haven't like sat down recently and been like, all right, I will someday. I will actually. I do want to watch all of the those movies. You know, from Keaton's Batman all the way to Clooney's.
Yeah. I mean, I need to finish that movie in a separate sitting, but I don't know, man. I can honestly say I can see a way that movie. I could see a way that it was really cool for the time. That
I
it
want
came
a
out.
Bane like that, if I'm being honest. The bigger brute. Because, I mean, listen, Tom Hardy's Bane wasn't terrible, but I want something more comic accurate rather than.
Yeah, honestly, this might sound blasphemous, but what they did with Bane and Batman and Robin, it looks like it was just a 90s version of what they did in the Dark Knight trilogy. Basically, Bane was really strong and he was good at following orders.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nobody could.
I mean, obviously, yeah. Like he could, help carry out more of the master plan in Dark Knight Rises. And
Hey, I mean,
But,
the one
yeah.
he was obeying was Poison Ivy, so I mean, it kind of makes sense when you think about it.
yeah, right.
I
so
would
he was
too.
like he was a henchman for Poison Ivy and Batman and Robin, and then he was a henchman for Talia al Ghul in Dark Knight Rises.
Yeah.
So I mean, different, but not.
He wasn't as dumb in Dark Knight Rises, but still.
Yeah, dumb but not dumb. I mean, he got knocked out by Catwoman super easily, like
Disappointment.
with the Batmobile or whatever, or the Batpod.
Doesn't matter.
Oh, one of your people had a question about Absolute Batman.
Hey, what's up, Ace?
Brandon was asking, do you think Absolute Batman or Armored Batman will be DLC?
skins
Will have DLC
Lego
skins in
Batman
Lego
4?
Batman.
Absolute Batman or Armored Batman? I'm not sure. It would be cool, but I don't know if I really... I don't know. I feel Absolute Batman's too new to really put into the game. And if you want to know what I mean, I more so mean just like... Because what I feel this game is doing is going over more stuff that has helped build Batman up as a character. But I feel Absolute Batman hasn't really just done that. It's just more like just another take of said character, just for people to enjoy. I don't think it's really helped build his character. It's just some new version of him.
I mean, that's fair. I mean, arguably, people might have been saying similar things back when, like, Frank Miller's Dark Knight Returns came out. I mean, I don't know. We'll see. I mean,
If
continue
if
the-
Absolute Batman does appear, I'm not gonna hate it. Obviously, I'm
Yeah.
gonna be like, you know what, that's kind of cool that they're including Absolute Batman. But I do just feel that I don't know. I just feel it should be. I feel stuff should be more reserved for versions of Batman who have helped build the character up to who he is now, rather than that.
Yeah.
We'll
We'll see. Time,
what's
time
up,
will tell.
wrestling time? Yo, yeah, I remember you from the stream. Yeah, I remember you. But yeah, well, yeah, time will tell. Now, what will time tell us? Who knows?
I think
Time's
you cut
gonna-
out there.
No, I was drinking water.
The way you drink water and you eat your Cheeto cookies is like very loud.
What the fuck?
It's like
Cheeto
ASMR.
cookie? Ew. They weren't cheat. They were salted caramel cookies. Okay. Gosh.
So chat, for everybody who doesn't know, Cher likes to eat Cheeto cookies.
No.
And if you hear a loud
I was
crunching
eating
sound, that's
cookies
what it is.
one time, and now you're saying that I eat Cheeto cookies. That is. This is blasphemy.
We just dropped 2 viewers. I think
Yep. Thanks a
I
lot.
think I'm actively hurting your channel.
Thanks a lot. Gosh. Riddler, get him. Push.
Okay. Here we go. Okay, should I provide a Riddler soundtrack for you on this level? Ave Maria.
Actually, what was his name? Paul Dano? Is that his name?
Paul Dano.
What'd you think of his Riddler? I thought he did a great job, but
Dude, I told you I saw the Batman 8 times in the
that is
theaters.
true. You didn't need to tell me that.
I don't know. Chat, what do you think of? Tell us what you think of the Batman movie.
Because honestly, I kind of like that they. I mean, I do like. I prefer slight campiness over more like full-on serious. So I would still want serious tones, but I mean, I want the characters to be campy enough. But I still feel like Matt Reeves does it well.
Okay, so here's my take on this, and chat, I'd be curious to hear what you guys think too. But like, I think the 2022 version of it is actually it's closer to being in between the grounded Christopher Nolan version and the BTAS Batman that we know. And the reason for that is because, like, a big part of that is because of how the movie ends on that note of how Batman needs to represent something positive and inspiring.
Oh yeah.
And just that by itself is a big piece of what makes that movie still very different from the Dark Knight trilogy. I think the Dark Knight trilogy is still darker than the 2022 movie.
I still need to rewatch the Batman. It's been
Yeah.
I literally only watched it once, and that was in theaters. It's still my
Oh,
favorite
okay.
live-action Batman. Don't get me wrong. I just, you know, it's still just really long, and I'm just like, I don't really have
Yeah.
time to always just sit down for 3 hours. But you know,
It's a good 3 hours, so
it's
man.
a
like,
fun
I'm
3
telling
hours.
you. So okay, I didn't grow up watching. I'm a huge Batman fan, right? But
I
unlike
would
most
assume so.
really big
You have a
Batman
whole
fans,
podcast.
right? Well, but unlike really other like really big Batman fans, I didn't grow up watching the BTAS for like from like you know
Oh,
the age
yeah.
of a little kid, right? But I caught on to it when I was like 19, so that's still a little bit on the older side. By the time I saw the 2022 movie, I was like, oh my god, the story and the soundtrack, both like all of it, like it's like Christopher Nolan, Batman and BTAS combined. So I was yeah, it's a fun time.
Yeah.
Okay, chat. I need
I'm
to know what
so
you think.
confused right now. What? Why? Like I just pushed this thing up? Is that all this does?
Oh no! Don't tell me you're getting stumped by the puzzles of 2008's Lego Batman.
I mean,
Okay, first off, make sure you're breaking everything that's
Also-
breakable.
yeah, I know. It's also like all these officers are just. Okay, I think no. There's
They
literally
just keep
like
spawning.
constant swarm of them, and it's like, how does the GCPD have this kind of funding?
Well, okay, when you consider the fact that they have blimps in Gotham City, yeah. They're getting their money from somewhere.
I don't know if one character's meant to be on that, but obviously Riddler doesn't just sit on it because of the fact that, you know, all these freaking goons.
There you go.
Wait, maybe I can... No, I can't even jump up there, bro!
Oh, wait, Chair. I think I know what it... I'm not sure, but is that one of those things where you have to just keep hopping on it
I've
until
been
something
hopping on it.
explodes? No, well, I mean, like, just jump on it and, like, keep
Oh my-
hopping up and down.
Up! Okay, yep. Well, because
I
I
don't know, I
tried
might be
that,
wrong.
but it didn't explode or anything, but it pushed, like, jumping on it constantly just pushed it up to where it had to be. But it hadn't been doing that. I'd been jumping on it, and then it would just go right back down, so I was kind of confused. Alright, that's... Yay! I
Yeah.
did it! Yay! And
Okay,
now
okay.
Ivy is, you know...
I was right. Yay. For once.
See, but what does this game have to do with the, political and economical state of the world right now? God. Why doesn't it touch on
Oh, I'll
that?
tell you. No, I'll tell you. Here. Give me 1 second.
Alright.
Let's see. And you were saying the social and
Political and
social, politically,
economical.
and economic.
Political and economical state of the world. That's what I want to know. How does this game affect the political and economical state of the world?
Well, let me tell you. At first glance, Lego Batman the video game seems far removed from today's political and economic climate.
Did you
but its
look it
themes
up?
but its themes resonate surprisingly well. The game thrives on rebuilding order from chaos, with Batman and Robin endlessly repairing Gotham after villains dismantle it,
Chad,
mirroring
this is
how
real right
governments and economies worldwide scramble to
Please tell me
stabilize
you
after
did not
crisis.
use ChatGPT at least.
After crises like pandemics, wars, and inflation, its LEGO framework reflects adaptability. Pieces can be broken down and reassembled into new structures, much like economies reinventing themselves through technology and shifting global alliances. Even its humor highlights resilience, reminding us that amidst uncertainty, creativity and collective effort remain vital.
Patrick, you're gonna make me fucking kill myself.
Hey, you asked.
I
You
didn't
asked,
expect
okay?
it!
You asked me, okay, and then I gave you the answer through GPT.
Of course you use ChatGPT. Alright. 4th level.
Nice, let's go.
Woo, yeah, baby. That's what I'm waiting for. That's what it's all about. Nick Tills. Hey, this is tough. Best of luck, fellas. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate it, appreciate it.
Thank you.
Isn't it kind of convenient how Two-Face always conveniently gets split exactly down the middle?
Okay, but we don't know technically how split down the middle.
I don't even mean like all the way down the middle, obviously. I just mean like, look at him, okay? Look at how perfectly split his face is in most pieces of media. Theoretically speaking, it should at least affect a good part of like the left side of his face. It
How
should
do you
not.
like how they did it in the Dark Knight?
In the Dark Knight, whenever he fell over into the
gasoline or
yeah,
whatever.
the gasoline got carried out and then explosion caught him. I mean, I like it. I'm not gonna say I hate it. Obviously, it's just been a while since I've even watched the Nolan trilogy. But yeah, I mean, I guess it works. It works. It's very similar to B-Task in a way, you know, explosion rather than acid, you know.
Oh, question for you, Chair. Do you think
Okay.
they're gonna have Harvey Dent in the Batman Part 2?
I'm kind of
Like, not
hoping
necessarily
so.
Two-Face, but-
Yeah, I was gonna say I'm hoping so, but maybe not as Two-Face just yet. They can wait on that. Oh, is that a subscribe or is that a? I got a notification. I don't know if that's a subscription or if that's a.
It's a notification that I just unsubscribed from you.
No, why would you unsubscribe from me? Sorry, my thing is so delayed. Takes it. Okay, Nick Tills, thanks for the sub, brother. I appreciate that.
Nice.
Yeah, Nick Tills just subscribed. That's what it said. So thank you.
Nice.
Thank you for the
Thanks, Nick.
subscription. I appreciate it. You a real
Nice. Nick, every time something good happens to me from now on, I'm gonna think about you.
Did you think about Nick whenever you know, had a kid or got married or anything? Did you think of him during that, huh? I don't
didn't
think
know
so.
we were going with that.
Yeah, I didn't think you did. I didn't think you thought of him. That's messed up, bro. That's messed up.
When I first held my baby daughter, I was like, this is great, but not as great as that time when Nick's
Nick! Oh my god. Alright, blue, red, yellow, green. Blue, red, yellow, green. Yeah!
Tell me, those aren't the colors of the American flag.
God! Un-American. 0 out of 10 game. Gee willikers.
Okay, chat, show us that you're alive.
They
Who
like
do you
to
guys like-
lurk.
Who do you guys like more, Riddler or Two-Face here?
Riddler's just an annoying prick with a fucking perverted grin, and Two-Face is just... I don't even know. I don't know how to describe Two-Face.
Two-Faced?
Two-Face is a zebra. Yep, that's what he is. He's a zebra. Trust.
Hey, this almost looks like the bank in Arkham Knight. In the sense of looking like a bank, I guess.
This place that almost looks like a bank looks like a bank.
JM said Two-Face is based.
Two-Face.
Okay,
real.
so we have a somebody who's definitely not a fan of Two-Face. Okay, but JM, do you not like Lego Two-Face or Two-Face in general?
I actually really like Two-Face as a character, but like... What's your opinion on Arkham Two-Face, actually?
Me?
Yeah.
I think he's very underutilized. Although that being said, I haven't yet seen the full story that's in Arkham Shadow. I know that he's utilized a little bit more in that.
Yeah.
But I think there's a few stories that get very deep with his character. I think of what I've read personally, I think the Tim Sale, Jeff Loeb stories do the best.
Like Long Halloween.
Like Long Halloween.
Yeah.
Yeah, really, really deep, exploring his friendship with Bruce Wayne and Batman.
Yeah.
And then exploring what that feels like for Batman to lose his friend when he becomes Two-Face.
Yeah, I do
and exploring,
feel Arkham really didn't have... I'm not going to say it was a bad Two-Face, but they didn't have the best Two-Face until Arkham Shadow rolled around. Just because, like, they tried helping you connect to the character. They were like, you're the one who put that acid-throwing bastard in the dock. You said we'd save Gotham, but the mob got me, blah, 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 blah. And it's like, I mean, yeah, but we don't really see much of that, and... You know, by the time Arkham Shadow finally rolls around, then we're like, okay, yeah, we can kind of see a lot of where he came from, you know, and what some of his motives actually are, but...
JM said Two-Face in general is good. There's a lot of nuance to him. Yeah, I definitely agree.
Okay, you know what? Mr. Radio Hour, good sir, I have a very important question for you. Well, hold on a second. 334 J Mackey just joined. Is you gonna play the new Batman game, Lego Batman?
Ooh.
No, not at all. Not one bit. Of course I'm gonna play it. Yeah, I'm 100% playing it whenever it drops. Okay, so Mr. Radio Hour. Who?
No, this is Patrick.
No, this is Who is your favorite Batman rogue? Batman villain.
Ooh. Well, I'm just gonna automatically think of anybody besides Joker because I think.
Thank you.
Right. Yeah. Joker, you know, he's the best, right? So, other than him, I've actually thought about this a lot. I don't really know. I enjoy a lot of those rogues a lot.
Answer the question.
Man. Golly Willikers. That's such a hard question to answer.
Gee Willikers.
Gee Willikers. My favorite Batman villain. I don't know. It's weird. Okay, because here's the thing. There is so much Batman media, and I've just gone more and more hungry for all of it. But in general, the way I go about it is I try to read more of the Batman books, but I don't try to go about it like reading more of the Batman books specifically in regards to like any one villain.
Yeah.
Because there's always villains that I keep finding, depending on who wrote the book and the artist, you know, there's a villain where I maybe didn't think a lot of them before, and then I read this one book and I'm like, oh my god, this is so amazing. Yeah, I don't know. I think, well, I'll say not the Riddler. I don't hate him, but he's not my favorite.
I get that. that.
I think Clayface is really interesting.
Which one? There's like 50 of them. I'm kidding.
Oh, I'm thinking in my mind. I'm thinking of the BTAS version of Clayface.
So Basil
He's a very
Karlo, mainly.
tragic, very tragic character. Mr. Freeze. Although I feel like the story, I feel like we've yet to get that one really good story that breaks open his motivation, like expands it more than what we've already seen it. Like it's been improved upon, but I feel like there's more room for growth and more.
If I'm gonna be honest, whenever I asked you that, because my favorite is definitely Mr. Freeze, because I don't know, like. Sure, yeah, you're like obviously it can all be expanded upon, but even with what we have without that, it is just absolutely fucking just gorgeous with the story that you can tell with him. Like because obviously there's the sense of tragicness to him. You know, he's like he doesn't. It's almost like if you do the story right, it's like he never truly wants to be a villain, but you know, obviously, like with what happens with Nora and all that, it kind of most times it's a story of revenge, which is what I feel. Alright, hold on. Zempzy. Yo, have you 100%ed this game? I have before, but that's what I'm going for now. Back to it. Mr. Freeze's story is generally one of revenge, and I feel stories like, or like mainly something like, you know, and I know it's what everyone uses, but, I think it's Heart of Ice or something from BTAS, if that's what the episode's called.
Yeah, Heart of Ice.
I feel that one did it best because it's the fact the story isn't just, oh yeah, you know, my wife's sick, so I'm gonna become a villain to, you know, to try and get the whatever. It's like I was screwed over by most of the time Ferris Boyle, which I always find funny, you know, Boyle, Freeze, it's funny comedy.
Yeah.
But it's like, I was literally screwed over. My life was destroyed by this man. And so, I'm mainly going to get back at him for the sake of Nora. Even though it's not at all what Nora would want, but it's what Freeze is like, I'm doing this, and no one's going to stop me. And then, well, Batman stops him because, you know, he's just bad at the game or something. But, you know, he doesn't have the best gaming chair.
There you go. Yeah, I think Mr. Freeze is a really good pick. I really don't think you can go wrong with picking any of the rogues. Mr. Freeze is a good one.
There was one version of Freeze I did not like. I can't remember what the storyline was, but he didn't have Nora in the traditional sense, but he had a frozen lady that he called Nora, if I remember correct. But the lady wasn't even anyone that Freeze actually knew. It was some random old-ass lady that has just been frozen in ice for so long, and Batman was just like, dude, she's like so fucking old, why are you like, what is wrong with you? And I'm just like, what? I was like, what the hell is, like, what am I reading?
You might be thinking of volume 9 or 10 of the Scott Snyder run on the
I
Batman
think I
title from the
am.
New
I think
52.
I am, because I do
Yeah.
remember it being the New 52.
Yeah, very, very, very close to the end of Scott Snyder's run on the Batman title, where Freeze was basically a mentally ill employee of Wayne Enterprises or some sort of company, and this lady who
I
was
think
in
it was Wayne Enterprises.
cryostasis, he just like had
was
this
like an old
weird
ass-
fixation on her.
It was like this older lady that was in cryostasis, and yeah, he just had that fixation. And I was reading that because I was like, oh, you know, it's Mr. Freeze, it's so cool. And then it's like, Freeze, this guy, you never even knew this lady. And I was like, ew. I was like, ew, what is it? What am I reading?
Yeah, it's an interesting take. I
Yes.
didn't like it at first, and I understand why some people don't like it. But I'm open to it. I mean, it's weird.
I'm open to change, don't get me wrong, but
yeah.
that's just weird, man. Like, fixation on some random old lady just that you've never even known, that's just weird to me.
Yeah, it does drastically alter his problem. Like in one version, he's willing to kill a bunch of people to save his wife, and then in another version, he has a made-up wife that he's willing to kill a bunch of people to save.
I think we all know now. He just likes to kill.
Yeah, he's like chill, cool party.
chill out.
Chill out. What killed the dinosaurs?
The Ice Age. Actually, Freeze wasn't even the Ice Age that killed them.
Yeah, but I don't. Man, to answer your question, I really don't know. I guess maybe I should just answer your question by saying currently, the villain that I find automatically most intriguing whenever he comes up in any of the Batman books I'm reading through is probably Ra's al Ghul.
Ooh, Ra's al Ghul's a good pick.
Yeah. Like that mystical like Eastern background that he has, and he goes back hundreds of years, and seeing the way he's like one of the only people that can kind of put Bruce in his place. It's really
Yeah.
fun to watch.
I get that. And I can honestly understand that pick.
Mhm.
Kind of, you know, we did a whole, you know, episode on it, but Under the Red Hood, I really liked their take of
Ooh, yeah.
Red Hood, because it showed he's not just like someone who is just a cold-hearted killer. It really did go into his like Ra's al Ghul's ethics, and it was like Batman said, you know, he was like, you've never shied away from killing, like, from drawing blood or something like that, and he's like, yes, but always with greater
Intention.
goals and all
Or-
that.
yeah.
Always with
Yeah.
purpose, always with greater goals, and I was just like, that's such an interesting thing, because it's like, yeah, sure, he leads the League of Assassins, but that doesn't mean he's just gonna kill every single person just because he can.
Yeah. Oh my gosh, was it? Yeah, that's a good callback. Was that? I think we went over it, and that was Jason Isaacs who voiced.
Yeah.
I think that Jason Isaacs is a really good actor. It would have been cool to have a lot more, in maybe some other Batman project, a lot more of that guy, given his version of Ra's al Ghul.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, no, Batman Under the Red Hood, that was phenomenal. I was very, very grateful to you for picking that movie, because I don't know. I mean, honestly, like half the reason I enjoy running the podcast is just so I can have a reason.
It's just an excuse to
like,
go back to
motivation
stuff
to, like-
you haven't seen in a
Yeah.
while.
Yeah, or that I haven't seen before, you know, or in a long time. Like, I know at one point I want to cover Mask of the Phantasm, and I rewatched it for the first time in years, just the other night, and I was like, "Holy crap! This movie is incredible!" Like, it's astounding how good this movie is.
Honestly, I mean, it's been a long time since I've watched Mask of the Phantasm, and I always hear people like, "Oh, dude, Mask of the Phantasm is the best Batman animated movie," and I look at it and I'm just like, I love it, but it's not my personal favorite. Like, I can totally see why people love it. It's connected to BTAS. It's got Kevin Conroy, Mark Hamill. The story's fucking amazing, you know. The Phantasm showing Bruce's origins in this universe. The fucking scene of him in front of his parents' grave where he's like, I didn't count on being happy. Oh my god.
Mhm.
And then he's just like, what, can't I just fund, you know, like, give more money to the police, do this, something, please. And he just stares at their grave and he's just like, why can't you just leave me alone, or something like that. And it's just like, it really shows the, like, how much, I feel that's one aspect of Batman they don't really show. It's how much the death of his parents really affected him. I mean, obviously, that's his whole reason of being Batman, but it's never really talked about that much. It's just like, yeah, he's Batman now, and he just does it. But I feel that movie really showed the deeper root of, you know, their death and how it truly does affect him, in a way.
Yeah. Yeah, I thought it was really cool because it really added that layer to his motivation of what pushes him, which is that it's like it's this vow that he made. And I think maybe especially like in today's context, people when they think of a sacred vow, maybe they connect it more to like Western spiritualism, but it doesn't have to be. It's not exclusive to that. Like there's in many cultures throughout the world, like they each have their own version of a sacred vow where you absolutely do everything in your power to keep it. And I think that's what that movie did such a good job of showing. Like that's what he did for his parents, and showing him becoming happy and not feeling an actual need anymore.
Like
to keep
he
it.
doesn't feel the,
the guilt.
hurt of what
Yeah.
happened anymore.
Yeah, when he said it doesn't hurt so bad anymore. So good. What's your personal favorite though? Because I think you said Under the Red Hood is, and then you
Yes.
said Batman versus Dracula, and then
Well,
Gotham
because
by Gaslight.
I was trying to think of what like my second and third would be. But yes, Gotham by Gaslight is definitely number 2, and then Batman vs Dracula is number 3.
Which I'm super excited to watch with you and BK.
Yeah. But yeah, cause honestly though, it's like I actually just rewatched Batman vs Dracula not that long ago. Like,
it's not even Halloween season yet.
it was free on YouTube. I had to take advantage of that. Come on.
Okay.
But yeah, I just love that movie. But Gotham by Gaslight, I feel, just takes the cake. Also, I was talking about it yesterday with my chat. We had a long talk about the voice actors of Batman and all that. Bruce Greenwood as Batman is honestly one of my favorites. He might be like number 3, very close number 3.
Is he the voice on the Dracula one?
No, that's Reno Romano. But Bruce Greenwood voices him in Batman Under the Red Hood, in Gotham by Gaslight, and in Young Justice. So those are just some projects, if you know them. So he voices Batman in all of those, and he just, I don't know, it's like I just love his take on him, because he almost sounds like a more like older, much more grizzled Batman in Under the Red Hood, and in Gotham by Gaslight he sounds a lot more like a you know, one from that kind of era, and I just really love his performance of Batman. I still need more. I still need more John DiMaggio as Joker, though. That's all I'm saying.
Oh, I agree. He was great in Under the Red Hood.
Honestly.
And the actor is really funny. Like watching his interviews about how like what he thinks about.
Oh yeah.
Being critical about him is really funny.
Yeah. I don't know. It's like. Oh. Is there a lower reason why modders haven't made a mod for the Tumblr Batmobile battle mode in Arkham Knight? Are they busy with other mods? I don't know. Are they? Are they busy with that?
Well, okay, my guess would be that that might still be extremely difficult even for what the modders can do.
No.
Like turning...
Modders are just too powerful.
I don't know, like creating a mod where one of the Batmobiles can go into battle mode, that just might honestly be beyond the capabilities still with what they can do without crashing the game.
That is true.
That would be my guess. Like not a dig on their ability, but rather on what they can do within the framework of the game.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, they could probably do it, but it'd probably mess the game up, if I'm being honest. There he is. Okay, he's back.
Yeah, but that is a really good question, though. Like, what would battle mode for the Tumblr Batmobile be like? Because if you wanted to mod that, you kind of had to get creative, because I mean, I don't know what is there for the Batmobile, right? I mean, there's like a cannon, I guess, like what's used in Batman Begins.
Maybe.
I don't know, but it's not something that would make it look very different for the player.
Fun fact: there's a mod for a Batmobile mod where it's just straight up a it's Jason Todd's wheelchair with a turret attached to it. And I need to use that someday.
Wait, it's a Batmobile with Jason Todd's wheelchair, or...
The Batmobile, like, Jason Todd's wheelchair replaces the Batmobile. But it has, like, a booster on it and a, and the turret.
Let's see, Trevor said... thank you, Trevor, by the way. I'm glad you're awake in the chat. He said, think of the battle mode in The Dark Knight, Returns or Rises?
Rises.
Rises. It would be like that. The Tumbler is my favorite Batmobile. I want it now.
Really? That's your favorite Batmobile?
No, respect. I get it.
Yeah, I mean,
was a
I
kid
get
when
it.
The Dark Knight
But
Trilogy came out.
I don't know, like the Tumbler always feels too bulky to me, and it doesn't feel streamlined. Like that's why my favorite Batmobile is something like Keaton's or like the BTAS Batmobiles.
Mhm. It's very fascinating. So like, I feel like I do get it with the Dark Knight Trilogy and like the way they made the Tumbler in it.
It's coming wild.
Okay. Like I laugh when I see the jokes about how millennials are always talking about 9/11 because I'm like, it's so true. But okay, it's like that happens, right? And there's the war in Iraq, and what they did with the Dark Knight Trilogy was there was like that was just a big fact and reality in the background of everything, right?
Oh?
And what they did with the Dark Knight Trilogy
Hold
was
up.
like,
I got another notification. Did someone else subscribe or
ooh, a new subscription.
could it be a new I think it's a new subscriber. Hold on.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Trevor said, yes, it's my favorite. It's a
is
combo of a Lambo and a military Humvee.
Abbas
Fast and strong.
Kazmi.
Yeah.
Abbas Kazmi. I probably am fucking that name, but thank you. Thank you for the subscription, brother.
A
Appreciate
boss.
it.
Anytime
Abbas.
something good happens, I'm gonna think about you.
Oh
Abbas.
my god.
But yeah, I think it's just really cool that to have had that version where like all the military type of weapons that Bruce Wayne had access to was inspired by like desert warfare, you know.
That is fair.
So that's the big context for like the Tumbler was that it was supposed to be like well, like even the original version that Lucius Fox shows to Bruce Wayne, it's got like desert camo and everything, and then he's like, does it come in black? Yeah.
Paul Allen. I'm sorry.
But yeah, I think Trevor's right. Like I think it was supposed to look like a kind of like a military Humvee.
I mean, yeah, that makes
So
sense.
yeah. But yeah, I mean, for better or worse,
Again-
it's very much a 2000s
yeah.
type of design.
And I can still respect, you know, enjoying the Tumbler more as your like favorite Batmobile, but again, I just prefer more streamlined and sleek Batmobiles over the big bulky ones, something like Knight.
Slicker.
One I actually like is Arkham Asylum's Batmobile, actually. Like Batman Arkham Asylum. I actually really like that one.
Oh yeah, I thought that looked pretty cool. That looked very heavily inspired by BTAS.
Yeah, I think it was.
Yeah.
If they can make the Bat Pod available in Night, they can give the Tumbler battle mode in Arkham Knight. Start slamming credit card down on table really loud.
Take my money. Shut up and
Take my money! Take my freaking money.
No, okay, Trevor is like he's right though. I mean, if they not in a Lego game, but if there could be another Arkham type of game where it allowed you maybe the option of switching between whatever your Batmobile is and then the Bat Pod or Bat Cycle. That'd be
So
pretty
you
sick.
just haven't seen the new Lego Batman game, right? That's
No,
we're literally getting that same exact thing technically.
I mean, that's fair. That's fair. I just mean outside of the Lego, like that. I think that's the next natural step in what
Human
to do different. Yeah, but that's the next step. I think is to like see if they can give us a motorcycle, like different than what they did with the Gotham Knights, because I guess that had some issues. But
Gross.
yeah.
I actually mentioned Arkham Knight or Gotham Knights in my new video script, the Lego one.
Mhm.
I was talking, I
what's
was
your
like,
thoughts
yeah,
on
you-
the Batman game?
Yeah, I was like, yeah, because you can drive the Batmobile, you know, if you're a fan of Arkham Knight's Batmobile, or if you're a fan of Gotham Knight's Batcycle, and then I put in parentheses, which, let's be honest, who actually was. I
Yeah.
was like, then you can ride both of them. Doesn't matter.
Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna do an episode one of these days celebrating whatever is good, however little or much that is, with Gotham Knights, because at some point fairly soon here, I'm gonna do a playthrough of Gotham Knights, and granted it's not an Arkham game, but I'm gonna try to play it and just see what's good about it, so that people can learn more and
That's
you
fair.
know. But yeah.
Yes, which is why Lego Batman 4 is gonna be a day one buy. The Batpod and the Tumblr handed over.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm 100% buying that shit day one. Just saying.
Well, Trevor, what's your favorite Batman adaptation? Is it the Dark Knight trilogy? Because that would be my guess.
Sorry, I just said.
This was to show you. This was to show you that. No, man, not all men are as messed up as you deep down. Joker wanted to bring us down.
I don't.
You want to show. You want to prove everybody is as ugly as you.
I'm not ugly.
Where's Rachel?
I feel, and I've heard other people say this.
Yeah.
Bale's voice, it actually started off not terrible. Like it wasn't actually like that bad, and then as the movies went on and people made memes of it, then he just started to embrace the memes, and it was just like, yep.
There is something to be said about seeing him do the voice in broad daylight in The Dark Knight Rises.
Real.
Yeah. Where's the trigger button? The daughter of Ra's al Ghul.
Where is he? Gordon.
Oh man.
Where's your daughter?
Where's Rachel? You must have friends.
Jesus. I don't know. I've always, I actually have the mod for the Batman Begins suit in Arkham Knight installed.
Nice. How's it? Is it kind of clunky in the gameplay?
No, it actually looks nice.
Nice.
I just never was a fan of many of the suits from Nolan's trilogy, but I mean, it's still bad. It's still good though.
Yeah.
Yes, I did
think
just
the
say
big-
that. Burn me at the stake or something.
No, that's
Heresy.
fine. That's fine. Some people are such big fans of the Nolan trilogy that they are like, it feels like they're more of a fan of Nolan than Batman. But you know,
Trevor
and
just
if
said
that's the
Batman.
case, then that's fine.
Trevor just
Oh,
said-
Trevor said the Nolan trilogy has my favorite Batmobile and vehicle designs, I think, but I think I give it to Ben Affleck because he feels like a in real life Arkham Batman. Ooh, that warehouse fight scene. He is Arkham Bat. Yeah, that's a really good point.
I mean, I get that, but he also, and we know this for a fact, he 100% fucking kills people.
Okay, but
I
to
guess-
your point though, so does Michael Keaton's, if you really think about it.
Yeah, but like, he's more subtle about it.
Yeah, that could be true. I do think it's interesting. The whole Batman not killing people. That is what I prefer with like my versions of Batman.
Exactly.
I think BTAS really solidified it. But I think part of that was kind of out of necessity because they had to work within the framework of a kids network.
Yeah.
And so they couldn't ever actually show Batman killing people anyway, and that worked conveniently for the character,
Yeah.
and they just leaned into it.
One scene, it was, I can't remember what the episode was called, but do you remember the episode where he went up against the Sewer King?
Oh yeah, that was a really creepy character.
Yeah, I know. It was so weird, and it kind of was unnerving because he just had all those kids under the fucking in the sewers and all that, and he was just whatever.
Yeah.
But I always thought of I always liked that episode because I don't remember what Batman said exactly like verbatim, but he was talking about he's like, I'm not an executioner or anything like that, but because this Sewer King was like he messed with kids basically. That sounds horrible. Because of what he did to all those children, like basically holding them hostage, making them think that the outside world was the unsafe one, that Batman was so close to killing him. And I was like, Jesus.
Yeah.
And that's one aspect I do like of Batman, and I know this may sound weird, it's like, I like seeing Batman pushed to that limit of, like, he's this close to killing someone. Because that...
Yeah.
Here, I was gonna let you talk.
No, oh, you're good.
Yeah.
Well, Trevor brought up a good point. He says, yes, he kills people, I admit, but that Batman had already been messed up by Jingleberry killing Jason. So I think that's an excuse, maybe. Then after becoming pals with Clark, he comes back to the light and stops killing people. I tend to agree with that.
Well, but the thing is, that warehouse fight where he 100% killed people took place after he was on good terms with Clark, and he's still killed people.
True. But also before Clark's death. Where, I don't know, he seems kind of shaken up and different at the funeral, Clark Kent's funeral.
Yes, but, like, that's the thing, though. I don't think Batman would go on and start killing even after Jason's death. He never, like, in the comics, he wasn't like that.
Yeah. Okay, here's how I look at it, like, including with Zack Snyder's version, is that it's not necessarily a Batman that goes from not killing people to killing people, but it's a Batman that stops trying to not let there be anybody that dies at all. If that makes any sense.
Yeah.
Like he doesn't go executing people like the Punisher or anything, but if people, you know, happen to get killed and if there's collateral damage, right? Like he's at a certain point in his crime fighting career where he's just like, that's what you get. So, you know,
Wait,
if we're...
Oh, he was like, wait, frick. Okay, LOL. Whenever I pointed that out.
Your time's up. I need bananas. Okay. Shoot.
I'm
I don't.
just sending bananas in chat.
Yeah, I don't have. You have to send the bananas because I don't have any on me right now. I think Zack Snyder's Batman is pretty good. I think it's not my favorite personally, but I think it's completely legitimate. If you look back at the books, like over the 85-year history of the character, there's definitely Batman books that have been written to support that Zack Snyder version. And the Arkham games too.
Have you watched Peacemaker at all? Like any of Peacemaker?
I watched a little bit of it. Yeah. It's a pretty funny show.
Because I was gonna ask if you've seen the new episode of season 2.
I've had Instagram threads spoil it, but yeah, I've seen some of the stuff come up.
Yeah, it was good, but like, there was a whole scene that I was not expecting it. It was very explicit, let's say.
Yeah, honestly, that's what happened to me with the first episode of season 1 recently. I was watching it, and then all of a sudden, I was reminded that it's an HBO show.
Yep.
Hi, Fancy Dan. Yes, it is.
Hey, Fancy. No, it's not Radio Hour. Trust. It's Blue Knight.
It's Blue Knight. I just sound very different now.
He got a new mic.
I fixed the mic.
Yep.
Let's see. Oh, Trevor said Batfleck nailed that OP ethereal feel of Batman from the comics, knowing every fighting style known to man and being
I'll give you
absolutely
that.
terrifying.
Yes. He does feel a lot more of like a monster enemy than just someone ever. And fun fact, because I really want to have my own version of Batman someday, whether it's like whatever, like however I do it. I want to have. Like, I want to make my own version of Batman. And so here's one problem I've always had with Batman. Take a look at something like Batman Year One. He goes to Gotham. He has been, like, training for 10-ish years. Goes to Gotham. Still gets his ass kicked. Just by random-ass thugs. I would not do that. In his early years, he would still be an absolute menace. Like, maybe the occasional hit or two from, like, basic thugs. The only ones that would ever really stand a chance are, like, the big bads, like Bane, Joker, Two-Face. You know, those. But if it's someone like Jerry, the hired thug from down the street, he's gonna take a swing at Batman. Batman's gonna catch his fist and just break it right then and there. Radio, I don't know if you read anything else other than Batman, but you should read Saga of the Swamp Thing. One of my personal DC favorites.
With how busy I am with between work and then my family life, I really don't have time to read stuff outside of Batman, unfortunately.
Only have time for
I-
Batman.
Okay, no, it's real though. I mean, once you start a family and everything, like your time you really do have to become more intentional
Batman
anyway
is
with
all
your
I
time.
have. Batman's all I have time for.
But no, I think I've heard you mention really good stuff because I think you said Alan Moore wrote some really good stuff.
Yeah, he
about-
glazes Alan Moore, and then he's just like, oh, I mean, I read Killing Joke, which wasn't great, but like, Alan Moore is still really good. And it's just like, bro, shut up, please.
Oh, I used to really love this post-credit scene.
The one that's like building.
Oh, the one that you skipped.
Yes, I know.
He said, "Batman is your wife." I get it.
Yep, he married Batman. You lucky bastard.
Man. I just through all this most stressful times of my life, the second
been there. The Batman.
the one other thing that I'm like super into, as much as Batman, maybe more, but probably not, but close, is Star Wars. But what I always go to, like when I've been
Better
really
not be
stressed
into
out throughout my life, is
more into Star Wars than you are Batman.
for most of my life I thought I was more into Star Wars than Batman, and then I realized it's probably more Batman. I just didn't have a community. I just didn't have as much of a community.
Similar
at the
kind of
time.
thing. People at school used to always ask me like, "Oh, what universe do you like more, DC or Marvel?" And I always used to tell them, "I'm a 50-50 guy. I like Batman, or I like Marvel just about the same as I like DC." And then eventually I was like, "Yeah, no. It's a 51-49. I like DC a little bit more." And now I'm just like, it's like a good probably like 75% like more. In terms of DC, I like DC so much more. Cause I always said that, but I don't have any Marvel comics except for like maybe 3, or maybe not even 3. I think all I have is one thing of the Ultimate Spider-Man run. I think that's literally it.
It's like Coke and Pepsi. It's like, on one hand, maybe they both seem the same, but DC over the years, DC's
Bros, imagine they add man as a playable character in Lego Batman 4. Honestly, my worst years, I liked some weird stuff, but what got me through my worst years was Mr. Morale and...
No, you misread it. It's Miles Morales and the Big Steppers by Kendrick Lamar. I did not know that Kendrick Lamar did a Miles Morales album. That is peak. A Miles Morales episode, or a Miles Morales album.
Miles Morales album, let's go.
Rated E for explicit. Yeah. I never got really into Kendrick Lamar, which like he was kind of like my time, but I never really got into him. I got a little bit into what's his face? Oh, God, the guy that everybody hates now. For
Kanye?
good reason. What's his face? Yeah. I said that. I said the guy everybody hates, and he right away knew.
I just yeah.
Yeah. No, I started getting really into a lot of his music. Well, I don't know. What can I say? Then I really got into Taylor Swift, and I was like, nah, I can't side with.
Wait, isn't I'm pretty sure Charles Carty's video that we're all a part of. I'm pretty sure that's coming out on the same day as a Taylor Swift album.
That's right.
He made a post and he was like, "Guys, come on, man, y'all gotta, we just gotta get like a couple billion views on the video to beat Taylor Swift. We can't let her win."
Yeah. That is so funny. Yep, I saw that. Let's see. Fancy Dan said Kanye's old albums are peak. Yeah. Graduation, I think almost any track from Graduation, I think was really good.
Fun fact, that was actually a defense that people tried making to defend Kanye during all of his, allegations. Were like, but he made Graduation.
That's so funny.
He made Graduation.
I think The Life of Pablo is like one of the last albums of his that I liked. He had one more come out like in 2020, and some of it I liked, but it felt very experimental. And I was just not listening to it. Yeah. Dang. Yeah. Beautiful Dark Twisted Family. Man, it's so weird. I feel like a lot of music and movies have been just like so influenced by the whole COVID pandemic era. Like I just feel like a lot of everything just like I felt like a lot of things were like not as serious. It like maybe this is just me like wearing nostalgia goggles now. It really could be, but I just feel like a lot of music and movies. Like I feel like a lot of everything took a really, really heavy, serious turn after 2020. Fantasy, not family. Oh, yeah, that's right. Yeah, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy.
Indeed, yes.
Not family. I was like, I must not be remembering that one right. But yeah, I mean, even Kanye got really weird in the last few years.
Yeah. There's the black.
Yeah. Trevor said, bros, imagine they actually add man as a play. Oh, that would be so funny.
I read that earlier, yeah. Man?
Oh, yeah, right. That's possible. I could see them doing that, honestly.
I would actually rather die.
You'd rather die. Or what if they added Jonkler?
Oh my god. If they ever make a reference to man or Jonkler, or if Batman for some unknown ungodly reason says is he stupid, I'm just gonna cancel my order on the game and get rid of it.
No, we gotta lean more into that, man. By the way, Fancy Dan, I think a Batman album called My Beautiful Dark Twisted Family would actually be perfect.
Yo, chat, what y'all rate this this bat suit that I made?
Oh, it's beautiful. It looks almost like something Tim Burton would, film.
Yeah, I just put the Bane head underneath just because I wanted to see how that would look.
Oh, I thought you were just being sarcastic. I'm just being a jerk. Fancy Dan said, yeah, I've been into hip-hop for a couple of years, but I've only started broadening my horizons. Yeah, my horizons are very shallow with hip-hop, I'll admit. It's like the shallowest. I mean, like, yeah, G-Eazy, Kanye, God, and like one other guy is like most of what I know for hip-hop.
Yo,
So it's, like, really not
I have
much.
my usual Batman, where he's got the stubble. Let's go. How well can I make my Batman? I gotta see that now.
Tyler, the Creators, Igor, and Miles Morales, and the Big Steppers helped me a lot. I was having a tough time in general. That's cool.
Problem is, obviously, this game, it doesn't have, like, much when it comes to the, yeah, I can't really, if I tried making my Batman, it would just straight up be the classic Batman. That's the problem.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's fair. Hey, well, how do you like the new design by Matt Fraction and what's his face? Jorge Jimenez for the new Batman.
Let's just say it's probably one of my favorites, and that I may or may not have already pre-ordered Batman #1, Batman #2, and the Batman and Deadpool crossover comic.
Yeah. When you say that you pre-order them, what do you mean? Like, do you mean like place your order online for those particular issues, or you have them on a pull list? Oh, okay.
I've already placed my orders for them.
If you don't mind my asking, is there a reason? Like, have you tried? Do you have a comic shop that you like go to where you can put those on a pool list so that you can just pick them up monthly once they start coming out?
I don't actually have a there's no comic book shops near me, sadly.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
Closest I
They
have
do
is
come out-
like a Barnes and Noble in like a whole other town.
Okay. I mean, because the title is monthly, theoretically, if you just made the trip like once a month, depending on how far you had to drive, that would be a way to do it. Where you could also make it more worth it. Like, here's how you could do it. It's like if you added Batman, Detective Comics, and like Absolute Batman, for example. You wait till after the last Wednesday of the month, and then you go out of town to pick them up. That's a way to still stay current on the monthly basis. I just don't know how far out of town you got to drive.
It's like technically, again, it's a Barnes and Noble, so it's not even like an actual comic store. Sadly.
Okay, gotcha.
Sorry, I'm
No,
stretching.
I gotcha.
Okay.
Dude, I just love blue Batman
Dang, I just
chair. I
go to
drew something and
second.
actually posted it.
Dang, I just go
Dang.
to second and Charles and it's lit. Oh, second and Charles and it's lit. I don't buy monthly because I'm broke, but I buy.
My trade paperback.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was like, I'm pretty sure that's trade paper.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't emphasize it enough though. Like, if you are able to, even if you have to go a little bit out of your way, if you can find a comic book store and you just go there, like they usually, like I'll let you know, like most of them apparently need like 2 months. It takes a couple months to be able to start pulling consistently for you. But even still, like to honor it,
All
like
I'm
they'll
gonna
try
say is
to set aside.
Whenever I
those
move
comics.
out, I'm gonna like, I'm gonna find somewhere and, like, let's say if I ever, find someone, to, whatever, like date or whatever, and we decide to move in together, and I look and I'm just like, babe, there's not a comic shop nearby. And it's like, does that matter? It's like, we're moving. I'm not living here without a comic shop.
Yeah.
I can't live without it.
Well, Fancy Dan brought up a good point. He said, I'm subscribed to DC Universe Online, so I do keep up to date kind of as well.
Oh yeah.
Oh, that's a really good point.
Wait,
so you
DC
can keep up
Universe
to date
Online,
on
you
that.
mean the video game?
Well, that's I think that's the app where you can read the comics digitally.
Yeah, it is.
if I remember.
I was just
Yeah, no, my dad's friend with a comic book shop owned, so my dad
Rocky
used
Bosch.
to get a ton of comics at first. Yeah, that's really cool. Also, eBay. A lot of times, like very quickly, you can find copies, like the individual copies of certain comics. So,
Bro,
if you can hear you guys,
eBay's kind of screwed me over one time, technically. I bought a replica model of a Batman Arkham Batarang. It was 3D printed. Literally just dog shit quality. I mean, I should have known so, because it was like $10. So I don't know what I was expecting, but still, I was so pissed.
yeah, that sucks, man. Sorry to hear that. Fancy Dan said, I started reading digitally. Actually, I just recently got into buying physical. Yeah, honestly, I think both have really big advantages. Ultimately, physical is my favorite, but digital is great if that's the only way you can really get it for an affordable price. Like, I've learned to get comfortable with reading the digital format.
Just pirate it, bro. Piracy.
That's for the last episode I just released for Catwoman and When in Rome by Tim Sale and Jeff Loeb. That's how I read it, was digitally on Kindle, because it's everybody else online, the physical copies, they're selling it for like triple the retail price. Or quadruple, and it's like, I don't have that kind of money.
I've been reading Marvel for so long, as I remember. I read a ton of Miles Morales and Miss Marvel.
Oh, the Marvelous Miss Maisel. Yes, I've seen that show a little bit on Amazon Prime. I did not know that Miles Morales and Marvelous Miss Maisel team up together. On that note, I actually have to turn into bed.
Yeah, I'm probably gonna be ending soon because I gotta go into work early-ish tomorrow. So.
Yeah, I have to wake up at like 4:45 tomorrow morning.
Damn.
Yeah. I'm a few hours behind you, so it's not as soon as it is for you, but
Still.
yeah. So this was really fun though.
Yeah. All right. Well, you have a good night, Mr. Radio Hour Mans.
Thanks. We're still on for Batman and Dracula, right?
Yes. Yes, of course, of course.
Amazing. I'm so excited. Wait, should I watch it first and then watch it with you guys, or should I like have my very first ever watch of it with you guys while we do the commentary for like reactions?
I'd actually, that'd be kind of funny to just get your reaction first, like as we watch
Okay.
it.
Yeah, because I've never seen it. So if I just wait until that night when we record, I could just you'll just get my genuine reactions from it.
Bet.
Wait, is Batman Dracula? Is that supposed to be the Batman from 2004?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So I should at least catch up and do some homework and like watch more of the 2004 Batman. Let's see. Fancy Dan said, "Holy shit, my sister just started talking in her sleep. That just terrified me. We have to sleep in the same room right now."
That's
by
crazy.
The way. You should just wake her up and just put her on the chat. Like, since I have to head out anyway, so you know.
All right. Well.
That way. Batman and Cher can have a co-host.
Crazy. I don't need a co-host.
A sleep talking co-host.
I'm perfectly capable of being in a
Fancy. Fancy Dan, what you have to do is lean in really close to your sibling and be like, "Why do you want to kill me?"
That's crazy.
Watch your sister just wake up all freaked out like that. Alright, bye Fancy Dan, thank you. Alright, radio hour. I'm so tired.
Radio hour out.
Batman in a chair. Alright, I'll see you
I'm
later.
radio hour now.
Oh no.
Yep. Guys, that's close podcast. All right, you have a good night though.
Alright, thanks guys. Bye.
Alright. We'll finish up this level and call it a night. That worked. Hey, what's up, Toby? Chair, you should check out the drawing I did later. Alright. I said hi to you. Sure, call him crying. Not calling him cry, he's probably in bed. Pussy he. Yeah, I'm planning. I mean, I'm not gonna be streaming him much longer, so there's not really much of a point to call him up. Call it Bruce Wayne? That's crazy. Ugh. There we go. Me when I'm thinking. Kill the hostages. Sorry, Captain. Should really get a new bookshelf after this. Oh. Not bad. Look for the right Pokemon gun there. Alright, see you, Fancy. Have a good night. How about you, Chip? I do not have any trading cards now. I do not. not a cool kid. Oh, we're done. Yay. The fucking grunts from Penguin in this game honestly just remind me of Tom Kenny from The Batman. You know, 2004 The Batman. Fucking beat. They just let her get away? That's crazy. Batman! Oh, we saw Batman! Oh, it's so cool! Oh, it's like it ties into the main story of the game that took place technically after Shut the fuck up! Oh my god! Look at that. Alright. That's gonna be the end of stream. I'm pretty tired, so. Yeah.